Huh. Are we cool? I think I just heard a train arrive. Thank you. Welcome back to the Shader Festival, where we're looking at all the different kinds of graphics that are being created, and that all the different possibilities that exist. Right? Life's endless possibilities. Now, we've done the red room and the green room. We will be... Well, there you go. That's what happens, isn't it? I think... Oh! Magic glitch. Whoa! Alright. I think we'll be checking out the rooftop today and checking out the exhibition up there. We will... Whoa! Someone has left their lightsaber. Huh. Little joke going on there. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a lift. Jump in here. Okay. Going up. Let's see how this works out. It's never normal anymore. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Rooftop exhibition room. Is this it? Do I go down here? This is a bit... Do I press the button or do I not press the button? Press the button. Alright. 1 of 11. Okay, so every time I press the button it's going to take me somewhere else. Okay. What is that? Okay, okay. So this is like forward and back. Okay. What is this? Towel cloud. Alright, these are weird. These are very weird. That is extremely strange. Why do I look out of focus to myself? I look out of focus. Is that these strange balls? Okay, maybe it's the strange balls. Maybe it's the environment. Yeah, it was that environment. That is... What is that? Flat cloud. It's like skies or something? Okay. Not impressed with that. Oh, that's all right. Is that focus changed? Turn it off. Okay. Strange clouds. A wall. Monolith. I wonder what these things do. A ball. Does the ball change anything? No. Okay, what does this do? Go up or down? Move this up. Can't see it having any effect at all. Perhaps I'm not doing it right. Perhaps I'm not doing it right. Okay. Red skies. Weird stuff. More weird stuff. Ooh. Oh. That's kind of different. It's kind of weird, isn't it? That is very weird. And that is like shining and reflecting off of me. Oh. It's interesting. Okay. I think that's it, right? I'm just not impressed with that. What do you think, guys? Should I jump? Okay, that's one way to get down. Let's go into the blue room. Waste no time. Waste no time. Waste no time. Okay, the roof wasn't that impressive. Yeah, grid transitions, spirals, something. It's like a polar flower. Ah, that's kind of cool. Okay, what have we got? Flowers, fish, waves and snow, something weird, rolling sort of pixel game-like kind of things. Okay. Trim sheet shader. Okay. Not quite sure what to make of that one. Reaction wheel. It sort of has reactions depending upon how you turn it. Alright, what have we got? We've got a filamented different kinds of Different kinds of shades and stuff. Okay, that's kind of cool. Put it back. Can I put my head inside here? Is that just weird? That's just weird, isn't it? Okay. Hollow foil card. Huh. Kind of reflects. Nice, 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 nice. My expectations are too high now after doing the last two. A crystal ball. Whoa. Whoa. That felt really weird. Put that back. Watercolor nymph. Okay. Analog drawing nymph. Okay. Weird. Just very strange. So was that. Xenospace. Oh, there's something in the floor there. Gonna end up with a lot of strange pictures again. Okay, what have we got? Ooh, dance floor. Somebody over there. Okay, cool. We've got a spaceship gun. Don't quite get what that's about. Wireframe bubble. How's it going? You enjoying the exhibition?
Huh?
Sorry?
Yeah, I don't understand a lot of it, but there you go. I don't think I need to.
Bit weird, some of it, right?
Yeah. I mean,
have you been everywhere? Have you been through all the places?
Yeah. I was,
yeah. Did you
just
see
about to hop out, yeah.
Did you see the Mercury mirror in the red exhibition? Did you see that? I thought that was really.
Show me,
Sure.
I'll tell you what. Wait, red. Yeah. I don't want to trouble you. I'll just like it's in red. Yeah.
Yeah, it's do you know the mirror in the Matrix film where Neo goes through the mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's in the red room, like that, like a mirror that turns into water, and like you disappear into it. It's called a Mercury mirror. It's really, really cool.
Well, I'm gonna have to run in.
I will
Yeah.
I'll go with you. I'll go with you. It's no hassles. All right. I will. Okay. We'll just go back the way we came, right? Just go this way, right?
If you respawn, it'll probably be quicker.
Oh, smart move. Smart move. Respawn. Okay. Boom. There we go.
Oh, this is.
It's cool.
Not where I thought we'd respawn, but never mind.
No, that's cool. I get it. I glitch every time I come through here. Hold on. I'm getting there. Getting there. It was a good idea. It's a good idea. This is not the place to fall asleep, you know. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Or is he hung himself?
No, that's not true.
Might have hung himself. That would be unfortunate. This way, I think. Obviously this way. There's only one red space. I'm just gonna run. Is that okay? I'm just gonna.
Sorry.
That's. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna run until we get there. Okay? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it'll take forever. And whoa. Okay. This is definitely the coolest place. Hold on. Oh, it's here. It's right through here. Whoop. Okay. Okay. Wait here. Wait. Oh. Wait for. Okay. There. Now. Over.
Did you guys come here to ERP? Look at this grass.
Who does
Check.
it? There's nothing there for me.
There's. Wait for it. Wait for it. Can you see anything?
No.
Okay. There should be. There's a bit. I can see a big mirror there. There's a big mirror. There's a giant mirror right here, reflecting us.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I had to get a bit closer. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, alright.
I just thought it was really cool.
Yeah, I missed this. This was... No,
I did-
absolutely. It was...
What an amazing effect, no?
Yeah.
It blew my mind.
I
Blew-
haven't seen this in any movie.
Yeah, exactly. I hadn't seen it before either. And I just thought it was like another level for me. When I saw it, I was just like, wow. You know, when the solid becomes liquid, like right in front of you, and you feel like you're interacting with it, and you disappear into it. I think it's just kind of, yeah. I think it's just,
Like you said,
it's
Matrix, you know?
yeah.
I'm
Anyway,
not going to try and do the, you know...
so I'll get a gun. I'll get a gun and shoot you. There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah. Anyway, so you know, you missed it the first time round, so I just wanted to say that there's something there. So and I liked it. I thought it was cool. That was like my favorite thing from the whole place so far. I saw this and I was just like, whoa, you know, just
You've been to the top.
I've been to the platform up. There's a platform up there where there's 11 exhibits. You mean that one? Or top?
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, I wasn't.
The 11 exhibits.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed at all. I was like, no, it's
No.
look, it's cool and
Compared to this.
oh yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, I was like, it's nice, but didn't do anything for me. You know, whatever. like not that it should do something for me, but
I don't know, you know, as long as it like expanded your horizons, you know, like you now know that this is a thing. I didn't know this was a thing.
Well, it's like if you're building something or you're building worlds or, you know, you're expecting like a certain standard from what it is people are building, right? And you know that this is possible. It's like wow, like it's like it's already been done, so you know, you can expect to see it somewhere. And then you can expect it to get even more crazy from that, you know. If you can do that with a mirror, then where's it going to end, right? Where's it going to end?
Well, yeah, most of this stuff. You know?
Yeah, and that means like it's just it's to see things you've never seen before, to see other people's ideas, to look at their creativity, to see what just see what they share. It's nice. It's nice when people share their ideas. It's what it's all about, really. Yeah, and some of the water exhibits are nice. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I was just saying like the exhibits with motion, you know, like the mirror's got motion, and the exhibits with water and stuff, and to see the water moving and stuff it's all new for me, you know. I haven't seen stuff like that before.
I mean, this is new for me.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's pretty.
Mine, but you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's it's kind of things I wasn't expecting, but are nice. But are nice. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot back and finish off the, what was the last one? The blue exhibits, and
No, thank you very much.
wish you a good day. You know, you look after yourself and
You too.
enjoy. Right, I've bothered you, so I'm off now. Yeah,
No.
yeah. Have a good one. Take care. There you go. Oh, whoa, that is trippy. That is very, very trippy. I just stand here and look at this going from side to side and walk through it. Wow. And then the fish. Play with the fish. And the flaming ball. Haha. Which changes color, I believe, as well. Yeah. Cool. Run. 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 Let's go. It's like a race. That last one there was cool. Okay. Okay, this is odd. Is there something in there? Is there some kind of real thing, or no? It's just odd. Okay. A noise snake. Does it react to noise? Hopefully. Probably. Okay. Interesting clothes. Snowflake particles going up instead of down, which don't exist in the picture. Okay. Some kind of terrain map. Sci-fi shield. Ooh, city light. Ooh. Nice. RISC-V emulator. I couldn't tell you what that is. Okay. Orb Lake. Whoa, that's kind of trippy. And the blue tree is oh, the eyes, the dragon eyes are funny. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like going quickly through everything today. Bum, 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 bum. Goo blob. What? We are not responsible for cleaning this. Can I? Ah! 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 It is a blob. Can I? It'd be funny if it stuck to me. Okay. Ooh, we've got a memory dream rail. Okay. Interesting. A capture volume reconstructs the shell of anything inside of it. Okay. Huh. It reconstructs a weird me. What's this? Magic particles. Okay. Skybox. These are just. These ones are just no. I'm not impressed. The tesseract. Okay. The lighting of the actual room is nicer than some of gaming RG. What is that? Strange ball that you can walk through. You should be able to collide with these things. Oh, wrist overlays. Interesting. Photo. Kaleidoscope is missing. Someone has stolen the exhibition. Oh, no, that'll be it down there. Put it back over there. 3D photo frame. Cool. Fluid. It's like smoke. A bottle that you can't really do anything with. It's very bright though. Whoa! Glitch. Camera. Camera. That was funny. That was really funny. Don't know what that is. Something weird. It's about the colors, really, isn't it? And the balance of them. Oh yeah, that is a beautiful picture. Nice. Oh, what's this one? Equalizer for the music. Earrings. Nah, I don't want to end up with those stuck to my ear. Whoa. Ooh, it's a ghost. Wow, and what's this one? Is this, can I pick this up? Volumetric flame. Secret to taking a good picture? Never the foreground, always the background. Look for a standardized background. A glitch, okay. Oh. Scan lines. Ooh, looks like fire, bonfire. The brighter colors are heat projection, strange map, something very blue. Oh, with a bit of a delay. I don't know if that'll work out. It's going to be the same as well. Up here. Whoa. Interesting. And we're that was that somebody left that somewhere else. Metabulls. I don't know what that is. That's just weird. Not sure. Oh, do they? Oh. They change whatever you look at. Okay. Just punch the wall. That is. Whoa. Whatever that is, it's not there now. And this one is. Beats me what that is. I'm open to suggestions. Very weird. And thank you very much for joining me on this journey. It's been fun. And we're now back in the main festival room. I wonder if the people who made the Shaderfest had things from any previous years. I mean, no. I wonder if they've got any playlists. Looks like they might be private, sadly. Should I jump into a world? Just one. I do just one. I'll do just one. Hold on. In order to do my just one, I have to first hop over here. Oh, so many choices. I don't know. Hold on. If I move that there. And then switch back to the VR. Okay. Go to worlds, go to search. What is that place? That's not really a... Wow. Wow. I'm curious. I'm not expectant of anything life-changing. While I'm here, there's a lot of illusion worlds. It's well worth searching for the illusion. No, I don't know where the front is or where the back is. I'm completely lost. I think my front might be somewhere over here, I think. I'm making a wild guess. Can I pop up my menu here? Oh, I can. Oh, that's loading up there. Oh, I can bring up my little the underwater secret room. Okay. I'm guessing that you guys can't see the overlay there. Leave my camera behind. What do I have to do? Okay, comfort and safety options. Safety, comfort and safety. We're all good. We're all good. Not sure where I am or what is going on. Where do I go? What's over here? Oh, there's a wall. Oh, a wall. Bloody hell. Really 3D. Oh, really? I guess everybody gets their own room, right? don't know what to click on. Movies, TV shows. They're going to play on that big screen. Oh. Oh. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. Where'd the light come from? Can you search here for... Wow. These are all... Wow. Ooh.
Yo, is anyone here?
Hello?
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 Yo.
Hey, how's it going?
Hold on. I need to view your avatar, bro. Yeah, it's good, man.
Yeah, cool.
What you watching? What's this?
Oh, I just arrived and I just had my mind blown by everything that's here. It's my first time in here, so I'm just like, wow, wow.
Oh,
This is this is
Are you
amazing.
Quest 2? Are you a Quest 2
Yeah,
user?
yeah. But I'm using a
Yeah,
PC.
me too.
I'm running it from the PC, but it's all amazing. You know, it's just all incredible.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
just
dude,
like,
it's fucking mind blowing. You
and
saw like your what, like 30?
I just put up the Spider-Man film, right? And I'm like, it's it's mint, you know. The graphics are just incredible, you know. It's full screen and
Yeah.
it's
And
so.
you feel like you're in this room, like in this building, you know?
Oh yeah. I mean,
You feel like you're in this building watching this movie. Like it's insane.
I'm just, you know, my brain can't process it all. And then I'm looking at all the old films and all the library of stuff that's available, and I'm like, how is this even possible? You know? But it is. But I'm just like,
Dude, it's a
wow,
bunch of fucking, it's the nerds, dude. It's the nerds from college.
man, I love nerds.
They like
Nerd,
made this thing a real. Yeah, yeah, me too. I
I,
fucking love them, dude.
I love them. I love that these whoever built this, yeah, whoever built this is yeah, I love him. You know, I don't know what to say. It's
How
just
does this
incredible.
work?
If you if you come in here to watch something, put something on, man. I don't know if I'm going to be here or go off or whatever. You want to watch something, just stick something on. That's no worries.
Yeah,
I,
surely. I'm just running around looking for people and shit, just like looking for a chat, you know.
all right, cool. Where are you based?
What do you mean?
Like,
Like where I live?
yeah, roughly. You don't have to say
I
exactly.
live in Florida.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
It's
what about you, bro?
um, I'm in the Highlands of Scotland.
Oh,
So,
Scotland, so you're far. It's like fucking late and shit for you.
it's I don't know what time. It's like 3, 4 in the morning or something. I don't know. I lost track of time. It's dark.
Jeez.
In winter it's just dark all the time, so it doesn't fucking make any difference.
Oh yeah, 'cause you're far north, right? So
Right?
it's like,
Yeah.
fuck,
Well, not
you get to be like,
you can get further north, but it just gets depressing. So you don't
oh
want to
yeah.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I lived in Alaska and like
Oh
there
wow.
was 3 months in the summer every year that was like all daytime,
Oh
and there was
yeah.
like 3 months in the winter that was all nighttime. But like, so I know that like feeling, but you have to buy the blackout curtains, and then you know you're 12 years old or whatever, you're outside and it's like 4 a.m. You don't even know it's nighttime, like you know.
That's pretty cool though. It's
So
pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
yeah, that's cool. You're in Scotland, bro. How is it there?
Um, it's
Like how's life? How's the lifestyle? Like the people?
uh, for some people it's paradise. For some people, you know, one person's heaven is another person's hell. You know what I'm saying? So, like
Yeah, that's true.
you can, you know, your neighbor can live in a castle and you can live in a shed. You know, so doesn't
Yeah, that makes
it's
sense.
whatever, you know, wherever you've got good friends, right? That's where you can chill, right? Wherever you got good friends, doesn't matter where you are. Live in a fucking tree as long as you got good
Yeah,
friends. Yeah. Um.
that's a good outlook on that shit. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Like a
Uh.
range?
How old am I? I'm 47.
47.
Yeah.
Is this your first time playing VR like at all? Or just
No,
VR?
I've been using VR for about 2 years, right? On and off, yeah. And then I
Yeah.
discovered VR chat about a month ago. I always thought it was some piece of shit where people just did stupid things to each other, like Rec Room. And then
Yeah.
I discovered that there are whole worlds that people have built, and you can explore them. And I've just been like spent the last month just every day like hopping from world to world, walking around it and exploring it, and just going wow. And I got a tour. I went into Neos actually. I was in Neos VR today, and I got a tour of some private worlds in there that people have built, and it's just stunning. It's just mind blowing what people have done. Um, there's I don't know. There's a Facebook. There's a guy who does VR and on Facebook called what's it called? Oh, fucking forgot his name. Anyway, he was giving me a tour. He's built like spaceships and cars and houses and does streaming and he took me took me on a trip in the spaceship that he built. I mean, that's just insane. Right? It's just fucking insane,
Yeah,
man.
that's
I know. So
Dang.
yeah, I'm just exploring, and um, every day I make it like try to do like 2 or 3 worlds a day, and each day my brain gets blown by the whole size and scope of everything, and you can't keep up with it. You know, it's just the technology, and there's at least 15 to 20 new VR experiences that come out every day now. Every day. Yeah. There's just not enough time, you know.
Right.
There's one new game a day, there's worlds being built, there's the technology moving forward, there's haptics, there's full body tracking, there's new headsets coming out. It's fucking insane. Right? It's fucking insane.
Fucking mind blowing, bro.
Oh.
I'm only 21, but like, still, dude, like it's just insane.
Well, if you can, like I was telling, like, you know the difference between history and now. It's like if I wanted to see a film, like I grew up in the north of Scotland, right? If I wanted to see a film, I'd have to fucking wait like maybe 6 months, right? When I was a kid, right? When I was a teenager or whatever, right? You have to wait
Right.
6 months. Now you can watch it, now you can get it in 6 minutes, you know? 6 months has become 6 minutes, right? If I wanted a music album, it was impossible, you know? When I was a kid, right? Growing up in the middle of fucking nowhere. Now you can get it instantly, you know? 6 months has become 6 minutes. So if we fast forward in time, you know, what the fuck is that going to be? I mean, how fast are things going to be moving? You know, it's insane. It doesn't make any it doesn't make any sense that people will be able to keep up. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's no way. I mean, think that people can't even live in the present. It's just too much information overload. There's way too much going on. I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy. But I'm just trying to keep up with the technology. I bought a headset for my son, right? And then I sort of had a look at it myself, and I was like, there's more to this, you know. There's a hell of a lot going on, and with worlds being built and fucking NFTs and currencies and digital blockchain networks and fuck knows what. Man, it's mad. It's fucking mad. Everything's mad. Anyway, I'm
It's gonna be a
ranting.
wild future, bro.
Oh, it's just a
No,
wild
you're not
present.
ranting, bro. You're fucking speaking.
It's a
Yeah, yeah.
it's a wild present because you can just you can already hop from anywhere to anywhere, and fucking we're here but we're not fucking here. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
It's hard for the brain to
It is.
process that whole thing. But if you can use it to your advantage, then good. You know, if you can use it for good, if you can use it to help people, if you can use it to meet people, if you can use it to share what you know, if you can use it to build something, if you know, it's all cool, right? Like I was trying to explain to somebody the other day. I think I was trying to explain to my mother's like fucking, I don't know, she's like 80 years old, right? And I'm like, okay, if you want a pen, what do you have to do? I said, if you don't have a pen in your house, what do you do if you don't have a pen? She goes, well, I got to go to the shop and buy a pen and blah blah. I'm like, yeah, okay, well if you're in virtual reality, you just click and a pen appears, right? And it doesn't. No one has to make the pen. No one has to order the pen. No one has to transport the pen. No one has to get the resources for the pen. No one has to build a factory for the pen, you know, to make the pens. They don't have to
It's
travel
just
halfway around
there.
the fucking world. It's just there. And whatever you have, you can copy it. It's just fucking the metaverse is mutagenic. That's what it is, right? It's mutagenic. It's just gonna replicate and re-replicate, and it's just gonna exponentially explode. And you better fucking learn how to live in it, because it's gonna be everything. Yeah, that's my take on it. I don't know. How do you see things?
Do you think VR is the future?
I think VR is the present. It's already here. You might as well.
And you think it's gonna advance? Like where everyone's just kind of
You won't know
like
that.
like a Ready Player One.
Yeah, I reckon in 15 to 20 years you won't be able to tell the difference between the real world and the virtual world. They will blend so seamlessly together that you won't know where you are.
Do you think that's a negative thing or like a positive thing
It's the knife in the
or
kitchen.
neutral?
It's the neutral. It's the knife in the kitchen. You can use it to cut the bread, or you can fucking stab your wife. You know, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, sure.
It's the car. You can drive and pick your kids up from school, or you can run over 100 people. That's that's the
It's what you do with it.
it's what you do with it, right? So if you use it to help people and use it to build good things and use it to bring people together, and that's cool. If you use it to abuse people and shit on people and just be a dick, then that's not cool, right? And I'll tell you what, the absolute best thing about the whole fucking VR and the metaverse is no rules. Rules fucking suck, right? So
Right.
wherever there's rules, you're limited. So people are going into VR because there's too many rules in the real world. You can't go here, you can't go there, you can't do this, you can't do that. You got to follow this, you got to follow that. So you hop into VR and there's nobody in VR telling you where to go and what to do and what to think and how to play and what to watch and where to sit and how to stand and when to go out and when to come in and what to fucking eat. There's no one fucking telling you anything, and that's why it's cool. You can just build if you want to build a skyscraper, that's great. If you want to build a giant fucking penis, that's great. It doesn't, there's no one telling you
Yeah.
what you can and can't do, and that's cool because then people will naturally gravitate to being creative and doing whatever they love and building things, and that's a good thing, right? But if we start to regulate it, if people come in with rules and say, well, you can't use these words in this area, or you can't, um, you can't do this at a certain time, or we have to regulate this, or you can only exchange this kind of currency specifically or something, then it'll get fucked up. Rules, rules are necessary, but they got to be like absolute minimum. It's like there's got to be a
Right.
construct, right? Like there's got to be walls and you can't walk through the walls, right? You know what I'm saying? There's got to be a construct, right? But the construct has to be extremely simple, like football, right? There's like 5 rules or 4 or 5 rules, and that's it, and it's beautiful, right? I'm talking about soccer, right? That's why everyone loves it because it's so fucking simple, right? Yeah. And if you added more rules, it would just get stupid. So
Right.
simplicity is beautiful, and that's what makes VR the place where you can go and build whatever you want to build, and no one's going to stop you at this moment in time. If they come in and regulate it, it's gonna be rough, right? It's gonna be. I don't give a fuck about digital tracking and knowing where a person is and having digital data. It's like, who gives? If somebody wants to take all my data and do something with it, then I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Right. Privacy is important. If you don't want to share stuff, don't share stuff. I don't think anyone's going to get in anyone's fucking
Right.
head. So that's that's my perspective. I think it's got a great future, and I think people need to just explore it and see what they can do with it and use it like a tool. We've fucking used up the planet, right? I don't mean like there's not resources. There's lots of resources, but we've been everywhere. We've been to the top of every mountain. We've been to the bottom of every sea. We've walked through every jungle. We've sort of we've kind of explored it, right? There's not much left to explore.
Right.
So what next? Can't really fucking go into space, So we're gonna create. We're creative creatures. We're gonna create a digital sphere that mirrors what we know and explore it. And um, I think in general that's a good thing, and I think it's gonna save on a lot of resources as long as we have you know energy to power it all. It doesn't bother me that um, that there's a lot of data. There's so much information that nobody knows what to do with all the information, right? I mean, if say everything I've ever done in my life was tracked and digitally, I don't know, recorded and put somewhere, it's like that's too much for anyone to even be able to comprehend, you know? It's like, what would anybody do with it? No, people wouldn't know what the fuck to do with it anyway, right? So I don't think everything can be mapped out. I think human beings are creative, you know, they find ways around. If somebody puts a door and if somebody builds a wall in front of you, then you just fucking knock it down or climb over it or go around the side or put a door in it or I don't know what, you know. You you can't stop people. You can't stop the flow of what it is that people do. They'll find a way. So just like everything that's happening in the world right now, people are finding a way to solve their problems. Uh, um, so there, rant. That was another rant. Just had another
That was
rant.
super wise, bro. That's a lot of wisdom.
That's a lot of shitty experiences thrown together teach us a lot. A lot of mistakes teach us a lot of things. Right. And that's the great thing about the digital world as well is you can make mistakes and it's okay, you know.
Doesn't that like
You can explore and you can experiment and you know you can reach out to people and you can ask questions and it's all good, right? It's all good. There's no fucking teachers hanging out. There's no fucking cops hanging out. There's no one fucking telling you what to do, and I think that's a good thing. I don't like being told what to do, you know. Oh, go into this room and watch this. Oh, fuck
one of
off.
those?
You know, it's like let me.
No one likes it, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's just give people the freedom to explore, and they'll do good stuff eventually. It's the people that do bad stuff are the people that resent everybody because they've been limited at some point in time in their lives and they're angry at the world and trying to burn it down, you know. Give people freedom and they're happy. Um, so to a certain extent, people always have problems, you know. The people always be different. People always like different stuff, you know. You would think that all the films that could have possibly been made have been made, but people are still being creative. They're still finding new ways. You would think all the songs that could have been written have been written, but people are still finding new ways. You know, it's endless. It's endless. We're just constantly, we live in constant state of creation, even though we don't realize it. Yeah, we're looking for things and trying out things and exploring. So, yeah, hopefully the digital world will give people space to be themselves, and it'll open them up, and they'll be hopefully less inhibited. Don't know, it's up to them, but hopefully. You wonder sometimes looking at posts on Facebook, you're like, you're still not fucking happy, you know? It's like you've got fucking everything. You've been given everything and all this freedom, and all you can fucking do is complain about shit. It's like
Yeah.
nah, you're just angry at yourself. Right.
Yeah.
Oh wow, check all this stuff out, all these films. Can you see the same wall that I can see here, or is your wall different? You can see the same. Can you see the?
Yeah, it's the same all these movies.
Is that which one? Which Spider-Man is Into the Spider-Verse? Is that the one before the present one? That's the cartoon one, isn't it? Into the Spider-Verse. Is that the
I don't
cartoon one?
know, bro. I don't watch Marvel.
I don't watch it either. I just maybe my son will be interested in something, so maybe I can point him in the direction where man this is totally unregulated. I mean, this is how does this even work legally? I don't give a fuck really, but you know, like, how are they not shutting it? Like, okay, so have you been there's a VR chat world called the Spider Lair, right? Which has just exploded as one of the top VR chat worlds because everyone loves Spider-Man and it's just full of Spider-Man stuff and nobody's made a really cool Spider-Man game recently, so you know people are just having fun with all the avatars and doing all the stuff in the world there. But it's just a copy of everything that's Spider-Man, which is nice and it's been done by fans and that's really cool. But you got to wonder like what the fuck is Marvel going to do about that? You know, if they're going to like, ooh, because they don't like it. You know, they don't like other people stealing their brand and using their product, and because it's money for them. You have to wonder about that, where that's all going to go. I don't want them to regulate it.
Fuck off.
I wish they could. Yeah, I wish they can go and have their. They can go and have their own little planet somewhere, you know. They can go and have their own little place with their own little rules, and they can live by their own little rules and be their, you know, be their petty little selves and let the free people be free. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's how it should be, bro.
Well.
That's how it should be.
Well, it's it's a strange world right now. That's for fucking sure. Right. There's just endless stuff here. I don't have time for everything. There's just what is the point in me having what's the point in me having anything on my computer at all? Where is everything stored? Where is the cloud? I saw this post that said the cloud is just another person's computer, and I thought that's probably true, but it must be a big fucking computer. Because there's
millions and millions of users storing stuff.
Yeah.
Like thousands of gigabytes, bro. Like millions of gigabytes worth.
Oh man, it's. I know.
Like thousands of terabytes.
Absolutely.
Like thousands. I'm gonna pour another shot. Bro. Oh shit, I dropped my something. Dude, I've been lit all night, bro. Dude.
That's
Fire.
cool. You're young. You can do that. You can do everything, right?
Yeah, until I get fucking liver failure, dude. I'm chilling. I'm going.
That's like you can listen, mate. You can do what the hell you want until you're about 35. If you're a guy, you can do whatever the hell you want until you're 35. It makes no fucking difference. If you're a girl, you can do what the hell you want until you're about 30, right? It doesn't make any fucking difference, right? You fucking party and go out and really you can't. I mean, that's.
So when my fiance says, "Why the fuck are you doing that?" I'm gonna say, "What's your name? The crown's in your way." It says GW.
Yeah, you could just
GWH.
Yeah, or you could just call me G. Just call me G. Just call me G.
I'm gonna be like, yo, G. He was 47. This wise ass dude. He told me I can do whatever I want until I'm 35. So fuck off. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, it's like you got time, you know. Look, you can in the worst case scenario, you can fuck up everything in your life until you're 35, and then get your shit together. Okay, worst case scenario. You don't want to go there, but you know, worst case scenario, you can fuck everything up, right, completely, until you're 35, and then when you're 36, you can start a business and you know settle down and be cool. I'm not saying do stupid things, right? But in worst case scenario, you can get away with that, right? And you guys have got guys have got 5 or 10 more years than girls, yeah, because
Why is that?
Oh, it's the physicality of how the body develops. Yeah, because women need to start having kids at the age of 30, right? Because every year they have less and less eggs for producing babies, and 30 is the cutoff line, really. Because if you don't start to think about it then you don't have kids. So there you go. Guys don't have that problem.
Wait,
You
so
can be, yeah,
if I'm with a serious partner, right, would that
yeah.
make me like at the same age as her, like so 30? If she was my age, for example? Because
Um,
if I'm thinking about her,
mhm.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Does
yeah,
that make my cutoff age the same as hers?
yeah, yeah. You gotta,
Theoretically?
in terms of families, women lead because guys can't have kids, right?
Women lead.
So,
Right. Okay, that makes
so,
sense.
so, you gotta realize that, look, look down throughout history. Guys have more time to think about things, call it play around, whatever, think about things than girls have, right? So it's just
Yeah,
the
that's true.
it's just the physical nature of things. It's just the physical nature of the body and the world. And look, guys can be 70 and have kids. Yeah, look at I don't know, fucking Pablo Picasso or Mick Jagger or whatever. You can be 70 and have kids. Women, the cutoff line
I
is
don't know this, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
um,
I'm too young for that.
well, Pablo Picasso was the artist, famous artist, right?
Oh, Picasso. Yeah,
Picasso.
I know that guy. Who was the other guy? So
Mick
I
Jagger,
mean, I interrupted
Mick
your point.
Jagger, Rolling Stones, Mick Jagger, right?
Rolling Stones. I know Rolling Stones, the artist,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
so they're 17 having kids, right? So or were
Right.
17 having kids. So you can do that if you're a guy, but you gotta trade. It's all based on trade, right? Um, women trade on looks and beauty and family, and men trade on resources. Okay, that's how it's sorted out.
Wait. Say
Where
that
do
one more time, bro.
where
I heard most of it, but I lost it.
where are you? You've just disappeared.
Hold on. Hold on. Actually, yeah. 1 second, bro. I don't know where I am.
You're in the wall.
Hold on. What the fuck?
Yeah, come
Hello?
back.
Am I
Come out
here?
the wall. Okay,
Okay.
right.
I had to go turn my light on because I lost track,
Okay,
and
okay,
I
okay,
went and took a fucking shot.
okay, okay, cool.
Okay.
So,
Say that one more time, bro. I'm fucking. Say it again.
okay, so what were we talking about? Oh yeah. So
You said that.
women trade on beauty and family, right? And men trade on
Beauty and
resources.
family.
Men trade on resources.
Men trade on resources.
Okay,
That
so
makes like perfect sense.
there you go. There you go. So that is the basic value proposition that is brought to the table. Now it can be you can play around with it and it can be different, but that's the basic principle. Yeah. So women
Right.
trade on the ability to produce children and mother those children in the correct way. And men trade on the ability to provide an environment for the women in which to do that. And that is how a lot of relationships are set up. Now it's never that way perfectly, and it can change, and there's nothing wrong with reversing it if you want to reverse it, or having periods of time where it's different, but that's the basic principle, right?
Wait, how would you reverse it?
Well,
If the man can't
the woman would have the baby, but the man would stay at home, yeah, and look after the kid
and
while,
nurture it
yeah,
and raise
yeah,
it and
yeah, but he can't.
okay.
But there's a problem for the first like year or 2 years that only the woman can breastfeed. So I mean, you got that kind of problem to deal
Right.
with.
And
Deal with.
you could do it anywhere in between. You could do
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
anywhere in between, like a slider almost. Like
Uh,
I see what you're saying.
yeah. All you have to do is agree,
Like
right?
60-40.
Yeah, all you have to do is
Right. Yeah.
all you have to
I
do is
understand
agree.
that.
Yeah, all you have to do is say,
I understand that.
um, say, this is how it could work. what do you think? Is this a good idea? What's your perspective? And get the partner's perspective on it and work out, as you said, get work out where you put the slide, work out where it goes, work out where,
Right, yeah.
you
I'm
work
sure
out.
that can change like throughout
Yep.
like the future.
Oh yeah. Well, look,
Can
it can change. Everything can change tomorrow. Say one of you gets ill, right? Say one of you gets sick. Say one of you has a car accident. Say, you know, say your kids get sick. Say your house burns down. Say, I don't know, fucking tornado rips up the town. Shit can change tomorrow. It's good to have a plan.
Well, hopefully not.
Yeah.
Hopefully your time doesn't get ripped up by a tornado.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. No, I see what you're saying.
No, but that's fucking shit. Volcanoes go off every day, and yeah, it shit happens,
Yeah.
right? Fucking planes fall out of the sky.
Countries that are like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, so
I can't wait until Yellowstone. You know what Yellowstone is in America? Like
So-
I think it's
is it
Washington.
it's a big national park built on top of a volcano or something like that, isn't it? Something
Yes,
something
and
like
it
that.
hasn't erupted in like hundreds of years, and it's supposed to erupt every like 200 years or some shit.
Oh yeah, there's
Dude,
just
I
like
can't wait until it erupts and everyone in the top left of the fucking globe gets fucked, dude. Bro, I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens, dude. I would live here with us, so I'm fine, but like, bro, they're gonna all move here. They're gonna
Well-
move to fucking where you live,
well, that's that it's
Scotland.
yeah. There's a whole lot of space here, but nobody wants to go to Scotland because it's cold and wet most of the time. So that's why people
Well,
drink so much.
Everyone drinks, bro. Literally everyone drinks, dude. Because you know why? Because life fucking blows. It blows, bro.
I think you.
Well, not maybe. I don't know about your age. Like I don't know about 22 and above. I don't know about that, but I know 22 and under. Life sucks.
I think that there's too many rules. That's what I was saying earlier, right? There's too many rules for people. There's too many people telling you where to go, what to think, how to do this, and how to do that. They don't fucking leave you alone, It's just I think here's my take on this, right? And take it or leave it. That
Okay.
the kids are fine. It's the adults that are fucked up. Okay? Leave the
Guys,
fuck.
No,
leave the
I
fuck.
agree with you.
Right? Leave the fucking kids alone.
I'm not saying that because of my parents. I'm saying that because of like the people that I know were raised by this person. You feel me? Like the people
Yeah.
I know right here were raised by
Yeah.
this person,
Yeah.
and they're like, you feel me? Like they're becoming this person they're being raised. And I don't mean to cut you off. I took another shot. I'm fucking wasted, bro. I don't mean to cut you off. Continue.
No. It's just it's all the problems in the world are created by adults, not kids. All of them.
No, I
Because
agree with that. But at the same
ki-
time, kids.
well,
At the same time, it is the kids. Because it's not just my parents' fault that I became the person I am. It's a mix, bro. You gotta understand that from a humble perspective. My parents raised me to be this, and I became this. You feel me? Like I had the potential of this, but
well,
you know.
look. The story's not finished, is it? Look, here's my example for you, right?
No, sorry, I cut you off again. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It's good. No. Look, it's not.
Okay.
The story's not. The story's not finished being written, right? Look, here's the example for you, right? And this is the example to use.
Okay.
You can pass all your fucking exams and get A's and get hit by a bus. What's the point? What's the fucking point, right? What's the point in?
That would suck.
Yep.
But that's true. No, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah. So what's
Yeah, that's true.
so what matters? What matters more? What matters more? All the exams or not getting hit by a bus? Well, not getting hit by the fucking bus matters more, right? That's what matters.
Yeah.
That's absolutely what matters. So it's a question of as long as you're able to, as long as you got the basics and you're able to do the things that you want to do within reason, as long as you do no harm to others, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with doing whatever. There's nothing wrong with taking your own road. There's nothing wrong with saying. The only problem that exists in the world is if you can't say no. That's the only problem that exists in the world. If you can't say no, because if you can't say no, you're not free to do anything at all. And as long as you can say no, thank you, I'm fine. There's no problem in the world. As long as you say no, thank you, I'm fine, and walk away, there's no problem in the world. But when you say no, and there's some stupid fucking repercussion, or someone comes after you, or people don't like it, or people don't like you, or people have some other ideology, then there start to be fucking problems, right? So everyone has to have the right to say no, thank you, and that it's all good. It's all good after that, right?
Sure.
It's all good. Would you like this or would you like that? No, thank you, I'm fine. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Don't force is failure, right? Throw some wisdom on you. Force is failure. And force is failure. Anything forced has failed already. It won't last.
That's true.
It won't last.
It
Look,
won't
if
last.
it won't last, if you're in a relationship with somebody and they feel forced to be in the relationship, it's finished already. It's done. Okay. Anything forced
Right, no
is
matter how long it lasts, it's already over.
yes, absolutely. The end is visible at the beginning,
I
but not
get
to
that.
but not to everybody, right? So
Right.
you know, it's. You hear people say like when did it finish? It finished when it started.
Wait, how do I turn this down real quick? I don't mean to cut you off.
It's all right.
It got loud. It got loud. So
Okay, cool.
I can still hear you, but I just want to make it. Dude, I'm glad I met you, bro. And I mean, I call you dude and bro, and I know you're an elder. I should be calling you sir, but like that's just my
Hey, look, there's
lingo. You know.
the way I see it.
That's why I made it talk.
Look, the way I see it is I got kids and I learn stuff from my kids, right? I know what I know, but somebody else has a completely different set of knowledge. So and everybody's,
And you know what else I knew? Oh,
What's
sorry.
up?
Keep talking.
No, go.
Well, so my dad, and I'm sure your dad, or you told your children, or or I'll tell my children when I have them, or whatever. You can tell me whatever you want. I'll be open with you or anything. But and my dad told me this. He told me you can tell me anything. I'll teach you whatever. But I've learned more from adults, like especially in my military career, because I'm in the army,
Okay.
well, National Guard, fake army, you know.
Yeah, I
But
get it. I get it. Well,
like adults, like I've learned more from adults. I'm sorry.
what was it your dad said to you? Tell me what the phrase was again. What was it he said?
Well, my dad told me like I don't know the exact phrase because I have shit memory. Like
Okay.
I have dog shit memory.
Was it like he said like you can tell me
Like,
anything
told
or
me
something
essentially.
okay.
Yeah, he said you can tell me anything and I'm gonna be open with you, right? And I'm gonna tell you exactly like what's on my heart. Essentially what he said. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. You can tell me anything. I'm gonna be open about it. You feel me?
Yep.
You see where I'm coming from? Like he said that basically I could tell. Say you're my dad. I could tell you anything and you're gonna tell me the truth. But I've
Yeah.
never gotten that vibe, like saying like because okay, so this is something dark that I only tell like the closest people in my life. Okay, this is something that I'll tell you just because I don't know you. We're in a virtual world. I don't fucking know you,
Okay, it's all
but I'll
cool.
tell you anyway because you seem cool. So I was a drug addict, and I started with nicotine, and then it led to weed, and then it led to alcohol, and then it led to this, whatever. I ended up taking, so I was a MDMA. Do you know what ecstasy is? Like, I'm
Yeah.
sure you do. Like ecstasy, MDMA. So I was taking that, and I was addicted, bro. With my fiance, I'm still with her, and I was taking this, and it ended up. Like when I was taking it, I was addicted, and I went to the sketchy fucking dealer, like fucking 18-year-old fucking retard, dude. Like I was like, dude, I'm gonna buy this ecstasy off him. He said it was rock molly, okay, and it was in a little like clear pill, right? And it was rock molly, and it was like crystals, like inside of this pill, and I was like, oh word, and I took it. I stayed up 24 hours, I took another one, I stayed up another 24 hours, and I took another one, and I stayed up another 24 hours. And I was like, Yo, I haven't slept in 3 fucking days, yo. What the fuck? Like, bro, that's not Molly.
Right.
That's not ecstasy, bro. Hold on.
Right.
And I had my friend, and he was my next door neighbor. He tested it,
Mm.
and it turned out to be fucking methamphetamine, bro. And even
Yeah.
like, and I want to make this clear. When I found out this was methamphetamines, I quit. I quit everything I had. I even quit nicotine. I quit alcohol. I quit weed. I quit every single thing I was taking, dude. I didn't take any drugs, dude. I went to the military or the National Guard office and I fucking signed up. I was like, listen. I told the recruiters, like, listen. I need to change my fucking life, bro. And then I went through basic training. I went through AIT. I came back, and then I told my dad, dude. I was like, listen, bro. This is what happened. Like, I ended up taking meth, bro, and like I didn't get that same vibe, you know, like I didn't get that feeling of like I'm always here for you, I'm always gonna be honest with you, like I didn't get that, you know. But when I talk to people like you, or like the people from my military, like or anyone else other than my dad, like I feel like I get a more genuine like answer, like a more wise answer, and it's not because my dad's less of a man, or it's not because my dad's less of a father, you know. It's because he's the father of me, you know, like he's my dad, you know, like it's not like it's just different, you know.
Well,
Like I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know where I started that, but I feel like when I listen to you, for example, or like anyone else, you know, like of that age that has that wisdom, it comes from your actual heart because you're not looking at me as your son, you're looking at me as a kid that you want to better, you know. And I know
yeah.
that was a rant. I'm sorry, but
No, it's
that's
all
just
good.
what I
It's all
feel, you
good.
know.
It's all good. I mean, the the problem for the father is that he already sees his own failure in you. Not your failure, but he sees his own
Yeah.
failure, right? And that's the tragedy for
Right.
every father, right? And it's not the son or the daughter that is the failure. It's the father's inability to change things because we're all limited in our capacities, right? So we all want to be better. It's just natural. We all want to be better. It's the way we are. Whatever we do, we want to be better at it. Yeah, it's just natural. But we're all limited
Right.
as well. And where we, yeah, when when a father says to a son, you can always talk to me. My experience with that is that the fact you have to verbalize it means it's not there, right? Words don't tell the truth, okay? The fact you have to verbalize it means it's not there. The fact you have to reinforce it means it's not there because it would be there automatically. If the glass was on the table, everybody would see the glass on the table and nobody would have to talk about the glass on the table. But because the glass is not on the table, somebody has to say, look, there's a glass on the table, right? Yeah. So we verbal,
Whoa. Holy shit. Sorry.
right?
But whoa. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I get you. Holy shit. I
Yeah.
overly get you.
Yep. So
That makes wow.
yep. Yep. That's like I've
Wow.
I've seen a million examples of that in my life, and I'm not immune to it myself as a father. I'm not immune to realizing that, oh, I'm just playing the role. You know what I mean? This is what a father should say,
No, I'm sure no one does.
right? Right? You
No,
get
I'm
caught
sure
in
no
that.
one realizes that. Yeah.
Everybody gets caught in the role from time to time. Doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're school teacher,
Right.
taxi
Yeah.
driver,
Right.
army sergeant. Doesn't matter if you're Joe Nobody homeless. You get
Yeah.
you get caught in the role from time to time. You're just
Yeah.
you're acting out what you feel you should say because it's the right thing, because we're slightly insecure and worried about what other people will say or think if you don't do it or say it, right? Because I told my son this, so therefore that makes it all okay. It's like, no, that doesn't make it all okay at all. It just means that you're worried that that might not be there at all. Because if you have to talk about it, then it's a problem, you know? if you have to reinforce it, it's not obvious. So there's a lot of that in the parental area of relationships, and it doesn't get corrected. And you know that a lot of the time that the parents and the children are too close to be able to solve any of those issues, really, because family is like living in a tent. It's so close that you
Right.
can't fucking breathe. Right? And
Yeah.
and there's no escape. Right? There's no escape to the bonds and the
Right.
ties and all those things there. So it's hard. It's the father's quandary or problem is, do you open all the doors and say do what you want, or do you give a strict set of rules and say follow these rules and they'll work for you? There's no fucking right answer. There's no whatever you do, the opposite will still exist, and you'll be wrong. Whatever you do, right? The same for the sun. Same for the sun. Whatever you do, the opposite will still exist, and you'll be wrong. Yeah. So did yeah, there's more space in the universe than anything else, right? There's more of everything
Yeah.
else than there is of us, and that will always be the sort of problem. Will be like working out where we fit into everything. So with with yeah, the role thing. It's the role thing that parents fall into, where they say what they think they have to say. It's like the manager of the team. I told the team what to do. I don't understand why they didn't win. It's like, no, it's more complicated than that. Right? It's fucking
Right.
years of work on a daily basis and no fucking credits for it. Either way. you know, either way. You just have to sort of come to terms with the fact that whatever you do, it's going to be wrong, but be cool with it. And that's fucking hard, right? Because nobody wants to admit that they're wrong or they made a mistake with anything, which is really hard. I think you have to start from the I don't know shit perspective, right? You got to start with I haven't got a fucking clue, but let's try and work it out together. Which is what I do with my son. Like my son will come to me with a problem, and I'll be like, "Fuck, I don't know. Let's think. Let's see if we can work it out. I don't have half the answers I should have, right? So anybody can fucking solve. Look, here's another way to look at it, right? There's no such thing as a fucking problem. There's none. Doesn't exist. Because what is the biggest problem in the world for you? Somebody will come along and go, oh, you solve it like this. Or you can be fucking pulling your hair out going, I don't fucking get what's going on. I don't fucking... Everyone else will be like looking at you like, what's wrong with him? Right? It's not a problem to anyone else, right? The problem doesn't exist.
Right.
The problem doesn't exist to anyone else except you, right? So there is no fucking problem. But it's hard for people to get to that point, right? And it's also dangerous as well because you can't ignore everything, right? So there's limitations. You gotta find what works, and if it works, good, and if it doesn't, change it and sort of tweak it on a daily basis, as with everything. I mean, you sound like you're pretty smart in being able to realize that, oh, this is a problem for me. I need to fix it, so I'll go and fix it. Maybe this is not the best way to fix it, but I don't know. I'll try, and then I'll see. And if it works, great. And if it doesn't, I'll go and do something else. It's you got shitloads of time, and you can experiment with stuff, and you can see what works. Be you know the, be sensible about it. Being able to do everything doesn't mean being stupid. It just means being careful, right? Rant, rant. This is the dragon rants again. The dragon rants. So
There's both of us, bro. We're both ranting.
that's
Are you
that's
drinking?
no. I don't drink much now since since the last, I don't know, like 6, 7 years. Don't drink much since I've been about
Oh,
40.
nice.
I I
Oh,
partied
yeah.
I partied a long time, and I partied hard, and I got over it. Right? Which is kind of hard.
That's good. Well, that's good. Yeah, yeah. That's
Uh,
yeah.
I you gotta
Well,
get it out of your system, right? You gotta. So I burned
yeah.
I burned the
Everyone wants
candle
to
at
have
both ends.
that thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
you burn it up with ends.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
good, dude. You have so many wise like sayings and quotes, dude. It's fucking sick. I'm gonna steal them, just so you know.
No, it's
I'm gonna steal all the quotes you said.
it's all good. All the good stuff is stolen, so it's all right. It's not a worry. It's not mine anyway. You know, it's you pass it on, don't you? Right? Well, what use is wisdom
Yeah.
to a person alone? Right? It's pointless, isn't it? You know, it's just like pointless if you if you know something and you can help people, but you don't communicate it. It's pointless. So you got to share. It's a fundamental
Yeah, that makes sense.
element of everything. You gotta share and pass shit on. It's why it pisses me off when people say, "Oh, you can't share something," or "You shouldn't share something," or it's just like, no, the whole if you should be able to share whatever it is you want to share and move on, you know. And when you can't share, the shit just gets stuck in your head and goes round and round and round and round and round and round and drives you fucking insane. So this you got to be able to share. You got to be able to vent sometimes. You got to be able to tell people, I don't like this, or I'm frustrated, or whatever, and so that you can improve and and take a step to the next level, whatever that is, wherever that is. So yeah. Anyway, I hope the rant was of some use. I hope that maybe you pick something out of that. I don't know. Something will stick in your head,
No,
maybe.
for sure, bro.
Something will stick in your head.
Oh, it will. No,
You
it
can
will. It will for sure, especially with my dad.
cool. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll Can I add you as a friend or something on VR chat or something, whatever? And if you've got any questions or any
For sure,
problems,
bro.
you can always hit me up and drop me a message and stuff or whatever. Yeah. And okay, how do I add that over here? I
Hit the Y or I don't know what you're. But
Yeah.
it'll be on
Okay.
that little bell thing in your menu.
Okay. Friend requests accept. I think I've done it. Okay. Cool. That should be it. All right. All
Awesome, bro.
right. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna I don't even know what time is it where I am. Do I have a clock anywhere?
Probably
Is
late.
it?
We were talking for how late is the movie?
Hold on.
We were talking for 53 minutes.
Yeah. I gotta peer out of my headset and on my watch. All right, super cool. It's 5 in the morning here, so yay. That's
Well, I'm sorry for distracting you.
no.
I
It's
just
all
wanted
it's
to go
it's
watch
it's
a
all
movie
it's
with
all
you.
good. I don't have a morning plan tomorrow anyway, so I can get up at lunchtime. I don't. It's not a worry.
Oh,
It's
that's
not a
good.
it's not a worry. You got
That's
to
good.
just yay. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do a picture together for my camera here. Yeah. And
Yeah, here, let me stand up or whatever. Yeah.
all right. Somewhere
Alright.
somewhere around here on the couch. Yeah. Let's do a picture.
Is that good?
That is very, very, very cool. That is very, very, very cool. Yay. How do I send you a picture? Is there a way to send you the picture after I take it? I don't even fucking
I don't even know
know.
how to get a camera. So I don't
Oh,
know.
it's at the bottom of the menu. There's the camera button at the bottom of
Is
the
it?
menu. You bring up your little menu,
Oh,
and at the bottom
yeah.
there's a picture. And there's two cameras. One is a photo camera, and the other one's a streaming camera. So one's like a photo camera, and the other one's a video camera. So the photo camera,
Alright, bro, I'm gonna take a picture too.
do it.
How do I
You
don't see it from there. Oh, it's because it's facing the other way.
hold it and trigger. Hold the camera and press the trigger. That should give you a picture.
How do I flip it? How do I make it the other way?
Oh, you put at the middle at the top. Use a pointer in the middle at the top of the camera. It
Oh,
should
yep.
should flip around. Okay, very cool.
Bet.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ice Dragon rocks.
Nice.
Cool.
Awesome.
Cool.
That's
Well,
fucking sick, yo.
if you see me in VR chat at any point, feel free to drop into wherever I am. No worries. I'm gonna try and spend maybe, I don't know, like every 2 or 3 days, try to spend a couple of hours and explore different worlds and travel to different places and meet different people and talk with them and rant, you know, and see what's available.
Hell yeah.
And do you know what I love? I love the surprise of just not knowing. Like of just going somewhere, not knowing where you're going and not knowing who you're going to meet, and just the whole randomness of it is um, it's what it is. It's happiness, because happiness is serendipity, right? You can't plan happiness. You can't plan. You can't plan it. Happiness is just instantaneous. It's something that just grows out of being in the moment, right? You can't. You can plan to go somewhere and do something and watch something, but it doesn't mean you're going to be happy. Happiness is something completely different, right? You can't plan happiness. Happiness just is from the moment of the things that happen. Yeah. So it's like you can't, if you're going to be with somebody and get married and stuff or whatever, you can't plan to be happy. You can't be done. You just have to enjoy the moment, and enjoying the moment is what makes a difference. And it's the serendipity. It's the unplanned, the unexpected, the unknown. It's going into a bar and not knowing who's going to be in the bar, and not knowing what drink you're going to have, and not knowing what you're going to talk about, right? It's going to the game and not knowing what the final score is going to be, and not knowing who's going to score, and not knowing all the elements. That's what brings happiness, not anything else, right? People want to try and plan to be happy. It doesn't fucking work like that, not at all. Yeah, there's things that you like, but that can change as well. Doesn't mean you're going to be happy. Doesn't mean at all. Right. That was another rant. So, yay. I gotta work out how to use this world to use these worlds to communicate with people better. I gotta work. I just find it fascinating, all the different people, and like I said, you jump into a world and you're gonna meet somebody, and it can. Like I was trying to explain that, like I got this business where I work with these clients, and I was trying to talk to somebody about VR, and they were like, I was trying to explain it to them, and they were like, well, explain it to me. I'm like, well, I was in this world and I was talking to a cup of coffee, and it was a bit bizarre. But this person that I was talking to, they wanted their avatar was a cup of coffee, and they wanted to be a cup of coffee, and they were happy as a cup of coffee. And we had a conversation, and it was really weird. And at the end of the conversation, the cup of coffee said to me, he said, I got a question for you. I'm like, okay, what's the question? Would you drink from me? And I'm like, no. Like, why? I'm like, because you're a fucking cup of coffee. It would just be too fucking weird. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't do that shit. It's just the whole insanity of just whatever world you're going to jump into, and find people just being themselves, just having fun, enjoying a bit of escapism, which is not a bad thing,
Yeah.
And it's like
Definitely not.
it's far better that you spend an hour in VR chat being crazy than fucking doing heroin or something. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's not a bad vice. It's not a bad vice.
For sure, bro.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. I gotta get out of here somehow. All right. Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna head home and do my thing there. Oh, look. There we go.
Bro. Hey, it was good
Okay.
talking to you, bro, and I appreciate the wisdom and advice and shit.
No. Hey, look. It's we pass it on. We stand on the shoulders of giants. So like I said, hit me up anytime you're in VR and you see that I'm around, and it's all cool, right? It's all cool. Right. I'm gonna hit my home world. You take it easy, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
heading
you too,
home.
man.
All right. Be cool.
Alright, bro. Yep, for sure. That's it.
Right. I'm out of here. There we go. I'm heading back to the cyberpunk world as a dragon, and it looks like I didn't get any, can't speak. It looks like I didn't get any stick drift there, which was kind of cool. And that was an odd conversation to have, wasn't it? Okay. Nice person. What a nice person. I talk too much, don't I? I talk too much. I talk too much. See, the foxes are tired. We're gonna get a picture. Yeah, me and you. Oops, me and you. You be cool, right? I gotta shut things down. Hopefully the internet's not running. It's all good. Textures in this world are a bit odd. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. It's never normal anymore, is it?